have you been able to find affordable health care when you need it?
No. I mean, I haven't really looked for it. My family doesn't have health care, so, because it doesn't come with my dad's, like, job.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think we just have dental or something. But, so I've never, I just don't go to the doctor. I broke my foot after, like, right after I graduated high school, I broke my foot, and, in order to pay for it, I applied, I don't know, as a dependent, like, I kind of went as a dependent from my parents.
Right.
Independent, not dependent, independent.
Right.
So it was like, oh, I don't make any money, and so I went to the, like, what do you call it? I don't know. It was cheap to go to the hospital and get, I don't know what they're called. Community, not community.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I had to go to one of those, and I think it may have been close to free. I'm not sure. But yeah, it kind of stinks. I don't know. Nothing terrible's happened though yet. So.
What do you do when you have, colds and stuff like that?
Suck it up.
Suck it up.
Yep.
Have you had to, like, be a little bit more savvy on what generic stuff you can get or whatever at Walmart type thing, or?
Not, I mean, what do you call it, Dayquil?
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Mm-hmm.
Just whatever they say I should take for it, I just go get it. My dad just started buying this stuff as I can. I don't know if they taste really good.
Oh.
So, it's supposed to knock out your cold. But I'm not very sickly, so I never get, like,
That's
weird,
good.
terrible things happening, like, I'm bleeding, or
Right.
something.
Do you use the facility on campus here as well?
I have used it once. Twice. Once I had this really bad, like, cold thing happening, and I went, and they helped me out and gave me some meds. It's pretty cool. Then this other time I went, they couldn't help me because I had to go to the dentist. I don't know, it was bad. I don't know, it's crazy. But, yeah.
How would you feel about a universal healthcare system?
From what I know about it, it seems cool. I don't really know a lot of details
Mm-hmm.
about it at all, but, I mean, if it means going from not having health care to having health care affordably, then that's awesome. I mean, I don't know. Isn't that what, like, Canada does or something?
There's like a billion different models. It's
yeah,
crazy.
I really don't know much about it.
Avery said she knew some English folk, and they have a universal healthcare system, and they seem to have good things to say about it. And then you hear kind of mixed testimonials and hear people saying people are coming from Canada to surgeons down here, which I don't know if it's a case of a specialist or something like that they're seeing, and then you hear of people from here going to Canada, and it's
like buy their medicine or whatever.
right.
So what is it, like, people pay more taxes, and then that goes towards...
I would guess that's how it works. I guess the basic model would be that it's not privatized, so I don't know if that means that they somehow take out the profit motive and take it off the stock market or something like that, and do it through a government program that's regimented that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just mean, I don't know, by universal health care I just meant basically everyone in the country gets health care, so any model.
Sounds good.
The last thing I wanted to ask about was the state of the economy. How do you feel that the state of economy has affected you?
I mean, I'm not struggling to survive.
Right.
You know, I have a slightly more than minimum wage job, you know, worth like 15 hours a week, but I'm also going to school for free.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they're paying me to come to school, so,
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm maybe in a better situation than a lot of people maybe coming to Southeastern and like trying to work 2 jobs and like pay student loans and do all this stuff. I don't really think about it very much.
Right.
I just hear terrible things like, oh, you know, it's going down.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might, you know, be in for a shock whenever I hit the real world. You know, maybe not ready for that.
Like get out of school, hit the
yeah,
real world.
Yeah, that kind of real world. Out there, not in here.
Outside the safety and the incubation of the
Yeah.
school. To what causes would you attribute the state of the economy if you could hypothesize a cause?
Too much spending. Like, I don't know, too much, like, military expenses, like trillions of dollars or billions or something. Lots and lots of money I know goes towards that, which I know, you know, we don't have people invading, you know, America, so I guess it's a good thing that, I don't know, I just feel like we could maybe cut back on that, and I don't know. I just know something about it really sucks, but I can't put my finger on it.
I fully agree because, I mean, you know, you have the instance of this is kind of the current fad is that you have excess military gear, and so what do you do with it? You sell it to the cops, and so the cops now get to use more militarized gear and whatnot else, but what that implies is that not only that cops are using harsher machinery on us or whatever, but it's that there's so much excess, there's so many excess weapons, so much excess spending on the militaries, and like you said, we could maybe redirect that. I fully agree with that.
Towards something more helpful to the people, like here, instead of the people
Right.
elsewhere right now. I don't know. I just feel like we're, like, America seems way too focused on what's going on in other countries instead of, like, focusing, you know, we really need to help our people.
Right.
You know, we're kind of lacking in that area. We have, like, children starving here in America, too, you know? So it's like, something's wrong, you know?
Kind of reminds me of, what is it, Gandhi saying, be the change that you want to see in the
Yeah.
world type thing.
Yeah.